Hello everyone, my name is Dhiva Mahardhika Herdiawan from School of Business, and here I will discuss corporate social responsibility, impact on financial performance in the top 5 companies listed on the IDX. So we will explore the strategies these companies implemented, their miserable financial outcomes, and the broader implications for Indonesian businesses. There are 5 points that will be explained, then it covers three main aspects, which are the methodology and data sources, key findings about CSR's impact on financial performance, and actionable recommendations for integrating CSR into corporate strategies. The first section is the introduction. For the background, Indonesia aims to become a high-income country by 2045, and they face challenges like high inflation and uneven economic growth. According to Wang et al. In 2023, corporate innovation and performance are key to national economic health, with public perception of corporations playing a critical role. In Indonesia, successful CSR initiatives by domestic corporations could drive economic growth and support the country's vision of becoming a high-income nation by 2045. With this information, CSR emerged as a strategic tool for corporations to address societal needs while boosting operational efficiency and profitability. For the problem statement, Indonesia's large corporations play a significant role in the nation's economy, and they are listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange, or IDX. While the corporate social responsibility, or CSR, is considered a potential strategic tool to support Indonesia's vision, and the top 5 companies on the IDX by market capitalization in Q1 2024 are ideal subjects for such research due to their major economic influence and reliability as sources. For the research question, we focused on 3 questions, which are: how do the top 5 companies listed on the IDX, activities before and after they implement the CSR strategies. Number 2 is, what is the overall impact of CSR on the financial performance? And the last one is, what are the key factors of CSR effectively integrated into the financial planning and decision-making processes of those companies? For the research objective, the first one is to compare various activities such as environmental expenditures, social expenditures, and governance expenditures of those companies before and after they implemented CSR strategies. Number 2 is to assess and analyze the overall impact of CSR on the financial performance of those companies. And the last one is to offer recommendations for Indonesian companies on how to effectively integrate CSR initiatives into their financial planning and decision-making process based on the results of those 5 companies. For the research limitation, the first one is the study relies on publicly available financial data limited to 2 years before and after CSR implementation. Number 2 is the research is restricted to companies in Indonesia, meaning the results are influenced by the country-specific regulation, cultural, or economic context. Number 3 is the focus on market leaders with substantial resources for CSR may not reflect the challenges and constraints faced by smaller firms. Number 4 is, although the study includes companies from diverse industries, the limited number of companies restricts a more comprehensive cross-sector analysis. And the last one is, by focusing on only 2 years before and after CSR implementation, the research may miss key insights from extended time horizons. The next section is the methodology. So for the research design, the research used a mixed method approach, which are quantitative analysis of financial data from 2022 and 2023, and before they implemented the CSR. And also for the qualitative insights is from interview. A common size analysis was conducted to normalize and compare financial statements across companies. For the data collection, this study will use a combination of secondary and primary data to analyze CSR trends and their historical context in Indonesia. The secondary data, including financial statements, academic literature, and industry reports, will provide foundational insights, historical background, and broader trends. For the primary data will be collected through a semi-structured interviews with a key employee from one of the top 5 companies listed on the IDX in Q1 2024. And this interview aimed to understand how CSR initiatives are implemented and their potential impact on financial performance. By using both secondary and primary data, it increases the research validity through cross-verification of findings and enhance the depth of analysis. For the data analysis, this research employs common size analysis to examine the financial statements of 5 top companies on the IDX, enabling comparisons across periods and between companies. Additionally, descriptive analysis is used to provide deeper insights into the quantitative impact of CSR on financial performance and qualitative perspectives from a key employee interview on the importance of CSR. By combining this analysis, the research aims to offer a comprehensive understanding of the relationship between CSR and financial performance. The findings will determine whether CSR significantly impacts financial performance and evaluate its effectiveness beyond numerical data. Although the qualitative insights are based on a single interview, they will support and complement the quantitative results. Next section is key findings. So here I will only tell the highlights from the 5 companies. So the first company is Bank Central Asia, or BCA, and the highlight is BCA showed a 20% increase in profit before tax and net profit, driven by CSR initiatives that boosted customer loyalty and operational efficiency. Next company is Bank Rakyat Indonesia, or BRI. So the highlight is BRI's net interest income grew significantly, supported by community-focused CSR activities that improved brand trust and engagement. Next company is Chandra Asri Petrochemical. The highlight is, despite declining sales, CSR-driven cost optimizations led to a 743% growth in gross profit, showcasing operational resilience. Next company is Bayan Resources, and the highlight is CSR investments in cleaner coal technologies resulted in a 33% rise in net income, demonstrating the value of sustainable practices. And the last company is Bank Mandiri, and the highlight is digital innovations aligned with CSR boosted non-conventional banking revenues by 13% and improved stakeholder confidence. And for the interview result with BRI's employee, the highlight is the interview with Mr. Maulana gives an in-depth overview of how BRI's strategic CSR activities are integrated into its company operations and support the bank's creative and financial growth. BRI demonstrates an approach to CSR that is not just ethical but also strategic and integrative, establishing CSR as an important principle in advancing both social and company values. This is achieved by systematic engagement with the community and responsive service improvements based on community feedback. Next section is the conclusions. So for the conclusions of this study uh, are positive correlation, and the explanation is there is a positive correlation between the strategic implementation of CSR activities and enhanced financial performance among the companies studied. Number two is enhanced brand value and customer loyalty. Companies implementing CSR strategies have seen improvements in brand reputation and customer loyalty. And the last conclusion is strategic importance, which means CSR is not only an ethical need but a strategy that enhances competitiveness and sustainability. And the last section is the recommendations. So the recommendations, based on this study, is to view CSR as a long-term investment rather than a cost. Um, then leverage CSR as a platform for innovation within the company. Then companies should integrate CSR into their business strategies. Next one is actively engage with stakeholders to understand their needs and expectations. And the last one is focused on initiatives that directly benefit the local communities where the companies operate. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.